Hello everybody, my name is Fifth and I'm Santos Pesquejito, and today we're going to be playing a game called Back to Drive demo version. I decided that we're going to be recording something different for a change on my channel, since I always record my winter car. That doesn't mean there will be no more videos of it, there will be later on today. Yes, but I decided for today we're going to look into a demo version from the Demo Fest. Something new, something different, and see how this game comes together and how it looks like, and see why people complain about it. Because later on today I have a plan to record my winter car, but for now let's have a new game and let's see what this game is all about, what you eat with, and what's what. It's welcome to 2094. They say people once lived for pleasure. Now, Earth is strictly business, and you're here to fulfill a contract. Welcome to the end of the world. Yeah, okay, I see what people mean. It kicks you out to the menu. Okay. Okay, I see that. The game is kick me out. Now I see why people say they cannot get past the tutorial. Looks like the game it's a broken product. Coming soon. Well, I'm not gonna be adding this game to the wishlist because it crashed at the start of the game, so I have to tell you, for now the game doesn't look that good. It needs work on. If the developer will cop on, and I know it's a one-man person, but in my opinion, lighting is very poor. The game looks kindish okay. Of course, there's these lamps. Okay, I'm not gonna complain. And then there's no Wi-Fi. And then you drink cola. Okay, like any mechanic would. Okay. No, let's give it a go and see. If it crashes, it crashes. I can't do nothing about it. Less talking, more working, right? So, like always, we need to grab the vehicle block. Okay, how do we rotate? This is like my summer car all over again. Here we go. Drop it. Then we need to grab crankshaft. Then you put that in here. Okay. Do we have things that hold crankshaft? Oh wow. Okay, look at this. Actually have to put pistons together yourself. That's neato burrito. And what is this? Fuel injection. Okay, you know what? That'll be no problem for me. We need to I need to play different games on my channel. You know, try something different. So there we go, we're trying something different. I'm not gonna change my, saying to the developers game. At the moment, the game crashes at the start. Even though, that's the first demo that kicks you from the game. So you don't see the whole walking scenes. I hope he's gonna fix that for the full game, because this guy will definitely be getting lots of negative comments about this game, and nobody's gonna want to wishlist it if the game is gonna be the way it is at this poor state when it's gonna be released. To be honest, I tell you something, when I played my winter car, at least the developer didn't leave the game that would crash you out. Maybe he did a few times, but he fixed it. And this guy is this guy. I don't know, maybe you like, developers. I know he has to start somewhere, and there is code problems, but I'm not gonna be I'm not gonna be pretending that the game is in good condition. But I have to say, it's always something nice to play something different. And I hope you're gonna succeed with the game. I like the sounds like of metal creaking. It reminds me like of the Dying Light days. When you're like in the save zone and you hear something creaking in the walls and you think, oh god. It's cool, I like it. Ah, so you have to put them together yourself. So you hover over until it goes green. That's so cool, I have to say. Well done to the creator. He's doing his best, but the start of the game is kind of like. Maybe that's why people be like thinking, ugh, I don't want to play this game. It's crashed me out so many times. I put wheel, crash me out. I do this, crash me out. I understand. After all, this is a demo. Maybe the developer will learn from it in the full version of the game. When the full game comes out and be like, okay, you know what? People play the demo. They've seen what the game has to offer. And just to let you know, I don't get sponsored by anyone to play these games. I do it on my own will. If someone did sponsor me the game and they want my opinion on it, I would give them a real opinion. Not like some people be like, oh, the game is good, needs this and that. No, I will give them a real opinion. But I don't get. That's the thing, I don't get games sent to me. Developers don't text me saying, oh, can you test out this game for me? So I wait for the demos to come out and play them in my own time if I have time for it. But that's me. You know, everyone is different. It's nice if developers send you, a game for testing and all, but sometimes it's better off, sometimes you do have to realize that it's not easy. I don't know what screw sizes are here, because I haven't figured out yet. Have to be small size, right? I know you have to screw the screws in. Don't worry, I'll figure out eventually. The crankshaft. Okay, at least we know how the crouching works and everything. Alright, it's my fault. The developer doesn't say much about screwing. The lighting is very bad, I have to say. That's okay. The game is early. Access. Can I grab this? I really would love to get lights here. Thank you. That looks to me like small screw size. That should be screw number 8. I don't know how it works, with the attaching, sorry. Is it the same way as other games that you just, press a certain number and then it's like screw in? You know what? I don't know how this works, so I'm just gonna go through every key size I have. until I figure it out. Well, that's the demo for you. I have no idea what I'm doing because I never played games like this. I don't know if you have to turn on some kind of, I don't know if you have to turn on whatever that thing called, the screw mode. You just hover over it and click on it like, like loop, loop. It's a nice thing you have to hover over it, but I would like to hold my tools in that, It's nice that we have a telekinesis and stuff. Does that just like, you do like, hold on a minute. There is keys, so of course, yeah, okay. Let me give me a minute. I need to figure this out on my own. I'm doing this. Oh, it's a bad. Interesting. Okay. What is this? Down. It has like a cyberpunk vibes, to be honest. A bit. Alright, let's not mess around because we don't have all day. What do we have here? That's parts. That's that. I have to figure this out. Ah, okay. Now I see. Okay, I figured it out. You have to grab it and use it. Okay, I was wondering. I'm an idiot. This gives me the vibe of my winter and my summer car. When you have to put the things together. That kind of tells you I didn't play this game. Because if I did play this game, I would just grab a random key and be like, okay, we're putting a engine together. Yeah, we're doing this, we're doing that. See, I had no idea. I like to play games, first. No, not first, but play with you if I can. So that way you can see what I see, and then you can tell your own opinion if you like the game or not. Because everyone has different opinions on these games, and that's understandable. That's how it should be, that you can, if you don't like the game, you don't buy it, right? That's in my opinion. If you don't like something, you don't go near it, you don't buy it. Excuse me. It's an interesting game, I have to say, despite it crashed on me. Despite it crashed on me, I have to say, the developer knew what he was doing. What is this? Does that go here? The light's green, so it does. Alright. It highlights, but it doesn't use, so I assume. That's supposed to be. Now you know. So you just hover over it and then do this to use. It will highlight on any key, you see that? But there's specific screw size. Like this. You mean like one of these mechanics? Oh, I know what I'm doing, and then the guy comes in like, yeah, can you fix my car? Like, yeah, I know the screw size. And like, maybe this key. Oh, it looks like this key size. Okay. I have to say, the game looks amazing. It keeps at 75 frames per second on the highest settings, so it crashed once for me so far. I have to say, you know, it's a cool game. I'm not gonna complain about the developer. I know he's, you know, even though I said the game is bad, it is bad, but it's not that bad. You know, you still have to give him a credit for trying to build, you know, just the little things. The game has a bad reviews, but I think it will have a potential eventually. If you know, give it a go yourself, you're gonna enjoy it. It would be nice if there was a sound of keys dropping, like when you drop the key. Yeah, we need size 14. 12, 19, 8, 17. Did that thing 8 mice? Alright, I need size 14. I'm assuming that's the screw size. No, it's not. Okay, I'll put it on the floor. 17? It's a cool game. Cool-ish. Not gonna say it's a good game, but can't complain. You know, the developer is trying to make a good, like a game that's happening in, you know, in the future, and then you have to build a future car and drive kind of like a cyberpunk vehicle. I have to say, it's cool. It's cool. It has its own vibe. Okay. I have a feeling that the reason we have a certain amount of money is because we have to buy, you know, buy parts. Which, it's kind of cool, not gonna lie. We have energy, society. Oh. The sound's weird. It's okay. You need to burp after you had a good drink of alcoholism. Coca-Cola. It's a Coca-Cola. Okay. Not gonna lie, it's an interesting game. Ish. It's interesting, I'm not gonna say. Maybe if there was better lighting, but you know, it's a game. You have to bring your... Does he have it the way that every, let's say, gasket has its own location? Or does it have to just highlight green like this? Okay. Look at me, I'm like a guy who doesn't know what I'm doing. Alright. There's radio. Looks like so that has to be bigger size. You know, you have to think with your head. Something I don't do. Sometimes I don't think with the head. And sometimes I say the game is bad, and then you'll be seeing me playing this demo for hours, but you know. It has its up and downs. At the first time when I started, I thought it's gonna be like, oh, you know, it's gonna be crashing all the time. That was my thing. That's why I kind of said it. But It's an interesting game. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna do the engine, and I'm gonna put this video in 3 parts. Because it looks like this game is so detailed when it comes to putting cars together. Oh wow, no, that feels like my winter car. You know, where you have to put everything together yourself. So I'm assuming the reason you have this, so you can drop the parts in it, instead of going thousands of times. And just like... Oops. I like the physics in this game, okay? I like that there's like a blue tarp on the bottom and it says, here you go. Now, you see all this? I give you this, you put the engine together with your own strength, and then in the next episode we're gonna continue building the car and see how this game comes out. So far I like it, even though it crashed on me once. That's just the way. That's the beauty of this game, is that it crashes once. For me so far. Well, you know what? I let you enjoy this. You just give me a minute and I'll see you once I have every part on the table. Alright, we're back. So, today, I'm just gonna put the engine together and then I'm gonna go do some housework. But stay tuned because I tell you something cool, guys. There's still gonna be my winter car today on the channel. That's still a thing. Stay tuned. Just have to finish this one so I can move on to later today. You know, making the video for you. All you have to do is just spin the wheel on the mouse if you have that mouse that spins the wheel, and you have now yourself a pneumatic. I'll have to say I'm surprised that there's no tutorial, you know, for these people who has no idea about mechanics, are never, let's say, in their entire life played this game. You know what I mean? Like, never played a car mechanic game. How are they supposed to know how do you put the engine together? You know what I mean? Like, if they never, for example, had a contact, there's no tutorial with it. All you do is you just grab whatever, stick it on like this, and hope for the best, right? Which is cool. Would that game teach you building mechanics? A bit. If you don't know what a V8 engine is, the reason it's called V8 is because it has 8 pistons and it's shaped. Oh, there it is. Look at that. You don't want that in the engine. People won't be happy if they find this in their engine. Like, why there's your spanner 14 in the engine? And you'll be like, just for the good luck. That's possible. I have a feeling. I hope that when this game will come out fully, The developer will add a tutorial at the start that will walk you through it. You know, like for your needs, your sleep. How do you know when it's nighttime? Because of course there's a satiety, whatever that means. Keeping on mental, your probably mentality and stuff. Looks like we're thirsty again. Okay. So I don't know. Where do you get the drinks afterwards? Oh, there is a timer. It's 6 o'clock. Yeah, 6 o'clock. What is this? Let me guess. That's a overhead cam. So there is spare part. Okay. What's next, do you reckon? Let's see. Next part, I assume, is what is it? Spark plugs. There's only 4. 4 spark plugs. There's 8, and there is 8 ignition coils. So that means we have to. Maybe not. Alright, let's. I don't know how you sleep in this game. Let's try to sleep, I guess, right? And then in the morning we resume. I'm not gonna try. Well, I could stay all day and play food, you know? There is your needs. So the P button is a P. Okay, good. Is there some kind of... There is a shop. How do I use it? You see, there is this, but how do I interact with the screen? Is there some kind of remote I have to get to? It's still nighttime, okay. If anyone knows, how do you use this? Is there some kind of button we have to press? Look, there's a direction. There is news, shop. And there is 1, 2. There's 8. And I have only 4 spark plugs. Oh well. We'll figure it out as we go along, I guess. Am I correct? That's spark plugs? Yeah, they're spark plugs. And you drop them there in this hole here. Oh wait. I know how it works. Now I know how it works. I think it shares spark plugs. See what I mean? Like, Well, we are past our time for today. I don't know what to do next and what's what. I'm completely lost. But I have a feeling that because there's two of these, so you kind of, put them on, and then I don't know how to access the shop. Yet, so I think if anyone knows how to interact with the monitor, because I have money in this game, and I'm just gonna leave it at that, because I have no idea what is what now. And it looks like the game only gives you basics, and then rest of it, you have to look for your parts or access the shop somehow. Now, as far as I know, well, we'll figure out later when we're going to be making more videos for you. For now, I played a demo and have to say, so far from the demo, the game looks impressive-ish. It has its, up and downs. That's the beauty of the gaming. Cannot be all nice and dandy-landy. Kind of like, everything has to have its limits. But it's a cool game. Once I figure out or find out from other people how you, do certain things. Because I have a feeling that you need to screw those on. They're not just stick-ons. Well, you see, there is no timing belt, and I don't know how to access the shop. What is this? Spark plugs. Okay, I'm an idiot. I didn't look around. Look, there's a lot of boxes of spark plugs and parts here, so probably I just have to look around. So that's all I had the time for you for today, guys. But don't worry, we go back to this game next time, and we're gonna finish building this monstrous of the engine. I have to figure out how you access these things, because there is a screen and there's a shops, and it's 3 in the morning, and I don't think you can sleep. It's an interesting concept of the game. So the demo is a demo. We didn't get far in it, because that's my own fault. I didn't look properly. I need daytime, sorry. I can't work when there's dark outside. Let's check something before I leave for today. Yes, I'm gonna be making more videos of this probably in the future. Because you have to get the car ready for a customer by the looks of it. And is there a panel or something that I have to access? Because it looks like, or this is just a visual. You know what I mean, guys? Because to be honest, I see there is more spark plugs, and I say we have only 4 of them, and stuff like that. And I don't know. There has to be something I'm missing, right? Because the car is fully incomplete. Is there a way, to access that stuff? Is there like a tab or letter E or screen? There's all the body parts. You see rims, panels. All you do is start with a naked frame. Do we have to like go scavenge for parts or something? You see what I mean? There's limitations. You see that? Look, we have limit to only displays, and I have no idea how we access this store. Do we have a tablet or something? You know what I mean? So far, it's an impressive game. I like the way he hides things, and you have to take your time to look for them. And I like the way you have to probably press F to open it, and then you probably have to drop them in here. You know what I mean? Because they're spark plugs. Is there a specific way you put them in, or do they just go in? Or should we start the game from scratch again and see what's what? For now, I'm signing out. I don't know about this junk what to do, so I'm just gonna toss it aside for a minute. Because I don't see interaction with the board. You see there's a shop, so I'm assuming somehow you have to buy parts. It looks like a screen to me. I'm gonna have to probably do more research to it, but that's me for today. So thanks for watching. My name is Philip from the channel Los Santos Eating. And you were watching a game called Back to Drive. When I get more time on this, I will look into it. For now, I kind of have no idea what it was. Look, there's a fridge. That's a good thing. You can cook food. So I don't know what to do yet. If anyone have an idea how you interact with the computer, I will be more than happy to listen. But I think you can save on drinks and probably drink from this. If you know anything about it, and you played the demo and you completed the car fully, feel free to share with me information, because I have no idea how you access this. Because look, we have money, and of course there is parts missing. We have to buy parts, I assume, because you don't get all the parts. Or am I that blind and they're probably somewhere around here? That I missed it, or there probably is a button to activate the screen, or whatever. At the moment I'm signing off in this. You see, the problem is we have limitation up to here, so we can really not wander off to look for parts, as this game really limitates us. See? Maybe I missed something, and there is something to it, and then it'd be like, you see, you missed a day. Of course, I missed a day. I don't know how the works. If anyone played this game and they know how to access the screen, that'll be good. Because to be honest, for now, let me see something. Don't tell me that they put the hidden stuff underneath, and then you'd be like wondering. Games do that sometimes. That they just hide things from you. I don't know how to access the monitor. Let me guess. It's probably going to be in the input, right? Flashlight. So, run, grab, interact is F, flashlight is X. Oh, Okay, F is interact. See, but I don't know how to interact. Maybe that's just for now it's just well, that's me, because I don't want to make the video too long, and obviously I will come back to this video later for you guys. So if anyone played this game and they know how do I get the remaining parts for this car, because I know you have to have a suspension, or maybe there's something hidden that I didn't see, but for now, you know, that's me done. I found spark plugs, so yeah, that'll be it for me. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment down below. And if any of you played this game before and they know if I'm missing something, let me know, because to be honest, I would really want to know if you can access or you can just, don't know, do you call someone? Do you hold F to save game? It says save game. Well, that's me for today. I'm gonna save the game because I don't know what I'm doing. I see there's money on the bottom screen, so that probably means that there has to be more to it, and I'm missing something. Know that? I'm missing something. If anyone knows, let me know. Now on and off, that's the hot plate. Okay, I'm going to quit now. Thanks for watching, and see you all in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below and tell me if you really want to see more of this game. It's a demo. We have till 2nd of to play it. So if anyone has a specific they want to see, let me know, and I'll try my best to find out what is what for you. So thanks for watching one more time, and thank you for being here with me today, enjoying the video, and I'll chat you all in the next video. Bye bye.